Charlemagne was the leading figure in the potential restoration of the Roman Empire, but was he in agreement with the Pope? It was the year 476. The Western Roman Empire had fallen, and Europe was splintering into dozens of barbarian kingdoms, lawless, divided, and at war. For more than 300 years, the Western world had lived without an emperor. But one man had changed everything. Charles, king of the Franks, a towering warrior, charismatic and ruthless, had united under his rule a stretch of land reaching from the Elbe River to the Pyrenees, the greatest European domain since Rome itself. In April 799 in Rome, Pope Leo III was ambushed by political enemies. They tried to gouge out his eyes and cut out his tongue. Wounded and humiliated, the pontiff fled north, seeking the protection of the only man powerful enough to save him. Leo III found Charles at Paderborn, in what is now Germany. The Frankish king received him with honor and pledged to escort him back to Rome with a military guard. In return, the Pope was secretly preparing something that would change history forever. In November 800, Charles arrived in Rome at the head of an army. He convened a tribunal. The Pope's enemies were tried and condemned. On December 23rd, Leo III publicly swore his innocence. The city held its breath. Something momentous was coming. December 25th, 800. Inside St. Peter's Basilica, the Christmas Mass brought together nobles, bishops, and warriors. Charles knelt before the tomb of St. Peter to pray. The Pope approached in silence and placed a golden crown upon his head. The crowd erupted. To Charles Augustus, crowned by God, life and victory. The Western Roman Empire had been reborn. Charles later claimed he never would have entered the basilica had he known the Pope's plan. But historians suspect the surprise was staged. Accepting the crown from the Pope's hands could imply that his power came from the Church, and Charles wanted no part of that. That Christmas gesture gave birth to the Holy Roman Empire. Charlemagne did not restore the original Roman Empire. However, he created the Holy Roman Empire, a new political entity centered in Western Europe and blessed by the Catholic Church. He was crowned Emperor of the Romans by Pope Leo III on Christmas Day in the year 800.